Hi guys, Mr. Space reporting for duty. Welcome back to Rebuilding Chelsea. We have done such a great job that we have a chance to actually win the league with 2 games in hand. I think last episode I predicted that I will be back for the City game. I was 1 game off. Isn't that very close? If we beat Nottingham Forest today, City have no chance of catching us up. I think the only way this will continue is if we draw, well, obviously draw or loss, but a win guarantees us a win. So, yay, we are so close. And we're also in the running for a treble with the FA Cup final against Liverpool, which will also be today. But first things first, we had a youth intake and we had some very good players coming through. First of all, I would like to introduce you to Muslim Frolov. This kid is absolutely incredible. He, at 16 years old, 15 acceleration, 15 pace, incredible technicals already, good dribbling, finishing, and first touch. Most important stat, determination, very good. And apart from that, good technique, decent flair. This kid will be the future of this club. And also, if you look at the coaching summary, he's already good enough for Sky Bet League 2, which is kind of rare, and he's also a perfectionist. This kid is very good, although we are having some issues that he has a competitive streak, which, to be fair, so do I. So maybe, is this me? How tall was I at 16 years old? I definitely weighed more than this, so maybe it's me, but, lighter. But yeah, this kid has come through our academy. He is both Russian and English, so most likely he'll be playing for the English national team because, we're not allowed to play. But I am really excited with him. He's played a few games for us already. I mean, obviously not the best. He hasn't done anything, which to be fair makes sense. But he's been okay. He's come off the bench and performed. You know what? Okay, helped us close out the games. Helped us run around a bit. Next up, we have Patrick Goralczyk. I think I'm saying it right. We have Patrick Goralczyk, another very good player. He's a winger. He's left-footed winger. So finally, we may have a winger on that right side instead of having Wirtz as an attacking midfielder. But he's very good. Has very good natural fitness, very good acceleration, very good pace. Once again, good finishing and first touch. He'll be that perfect inverted forward. Although that being said, I don't know why this happens. He's good to be inside forward, but he's left-footed. Why isn't he on this side? I don't know. But he's very good. He's, again, very nice potential. He is a Vanarama national standard player, not as good as Frolov. But this kid, you'll remember his name because I think he'll be very good in the future. Another player is Tom Hickey, and he comes in at a perfect time for me because I couldn't really identify any top tier, not backups, hot prospects in the goalkeeper position. I feel like nowadays there's not that many. We went through like a very nice phase with a few wonder kids in that position. Now I don't really know that many. If you do, leave it in the comments. But he looks very nice. I mean, obviously good determination, very good goalkeeping stats already. Perfect one-on-ones, already better than Mavrodashvili. I mean, if he improves a bit of his mentals, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I think he's already, ready for some cup games. I think comparing him to players like Bergstrom, who is our kind of next backup young goalkeeper after De Gea, you can see there's a whole world of difference, but with 6 years apart, I think Tom Hickey will have a chance to be like a third goalkeeper, maybe fourth goalkeeper in the next few years, and then hopefully he will, as he plays a bit more games for us, maybe we'll send him out on loan, he will become that next person behind the sticks, which would be nice. It'd be nice to have an English goalkeeper because the English national team is a bit stuck with goalkeepers. We have Pickford, Pope, and Ramsdale. Ramsdale's the only one who's decent, but he's very inconsistent, so maybe he'll be the one that replaces them. I think there's a few other players of notice. I mean, there's obviously some at the bottom, but we'll continue with Niall Dainty, who's also quite a decent winger. We are having lots of wingers, which is unfortunate because it's a position that is kind of rich in football, but I mean, it's always been like this. A lot of people want to play in the wing. But yeah, another good player, another left-footed, very quick, not as good as Patrick, not as good as Patrick, but he's okay. We also have Mihai Ichem, is another very good player, and we have very nice, different nationalities of intakes, which is quite interesting. We have a very international squad, which I'm very happy to report to you guys. He looks very good. He looks very tidy. He can play all across the right flank, as a right back, wing back, and winger. He has 14 finishing, and not particularly the best crossing. That being said, he is 15, so maybe that could be something we retrain, but at the same time, maybe he's a new Reece James and he's going to be scoring lots of goals for us. I don't know, but he's also quite consistent, which is very important. You'd like to see that in a wonder kid. Unfortunately, determination is 9, but we can definitely work with that with mentoring, but very good kid. The only downside is, I tried to get his contract. He said he wants 30k a week. My guy, you're 15. What, why? I think that's the broken thing because a lot of them have been asking for 10s, 15, 20Ks a week, and that's crazy. So I think he's the last guy that I'm going to be mentioning. Some other players may be moving up and down. We'll see how that goes. But another winger in our youth intake is Fotis Stathakis, I am pretty sure he's Greek. He is Greek. He's born in London, but he is Greek. Very good pace, good natural fitness, quite good technique, good penalty taking, which is very good. Crossing, dribbling, so another just typical winger, good flair, good determination. Should be looking to add greater consistency, which is kind of a bit of a downer for us. But apart from that, I think he's a very, very, very good player. And again, if he improves a little bit, even a little bit, and he addresses his consistency, I think he'll be good. Most importantly, none of these guys are injury prone, which is very, very good. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to it. And I'm also very looking forward to this guy developing because I think he's going to be incredible. Man, he is perfectionist. He's a perfectionist, possesses great pace, and there's nothing really bad about him, apart from intelligence. But, you don't need to be smart to be a good striker, right? In terms of a summary of what's happened, we have managed to beat every single team. Look at the sea of green. It's incredible. And to be fair, that's kind of why we had such a good season, because we just didn't want to lose. But first game after that beautiful victory against Arsenal, we managed to beat Brentford 1-0 in the cup. We rotated the squad. Lucas Bergstrom, like I showed you before, he's been getting some games for us. I kind of like this kid, first of all, because he's massive. And second of all, I do like the fact that we have a player I want to say from our academy. He graduated from TPS, but I do kind of want to give some more chances to these kind of players that are in and around the squad that are just there for 10, 15 years and then they just get kicked out. And I don't want to see that. He's getting some games. I've extended his contract. We'll see. Maybe next year he'll go on loan because he's only got to Peterborough last season and he's played okay. But I want him to be a bit more developed. And also he's Finnish, which is a very rare nationality to be a decent player. So it's kind of nice. And apart from that, we had a few other players playing. Shkuman Percy started. Lewis Hall had a good game. So yeah, a very rotated squad, 1-0 against Brentford, more than happy. Here, however, I was less happy because it took a 96-minute penalty against the worst team in the Premier League for us to beat Luton, and also Jason Denier scored no goal, so we didn't really even try. Last 2 minutes, we were just hanging on somehow. They were parking the bus, they were defending heavily. We just couldn't break him down. And yes, it was a bit of my fault because Shaquille Van Persie was starting. A lot of this team was not the first team players, but you should be expecting to be a team like Luton. I think if you look at the Premier League, they are, to be fair, they're not as bad as I thought they would be. They have some points under the belt, but they're not a good team. So I don't know why it took us so many minutes to even get a goal registered, but we won in the end, and that's the most important thing. I did tell the boys that I was pissed off at them, and they responded quite well. We destroyed Arsenal 5-1. Reece James and Kunku with a hat-trick. This kid's good. And Osimhen with a goal. And there's a Saliba goal in there. It went to 1-1. And then we instantly destroyed them. So, very good performance. The squad is looking absolutely incredible. Osimhen had a great performance because I think every single pass was his. So, he got a lot of assists from there. I'm happy. The Arsenal team, we beat them in the cup. We beat them here as well. Suck it. Aston Villa 2-1 in the cup. We continue, as you kind of can guess. FA Cup games, we won because we're in the final. So, there's a spoiler there. Again, Lucas Bergstrom has been playing a little bit for us, so he's been doing okay. Next up, we played Newcastle, and that was a very comfortable performance. We had Nkunku, Reece James, and Armando Broja. Reece James has actually had a very good season. Some wingers don't get the season that he's having. 8 goals, 7 assists, 2 player of the matches. He's been playing really well. What is his long shots? What is his finishing? 12. Yeah, so he is going to be like... Mihai? Is that his name? Yes, he is going to be like Mihai. I mean, obviously, as you can see, everything is worse, apart from the finishing and the first touch. So yeah, maybe he will be the next Reece James. Who knows? But yeah, very good performance against them. They had absolutely no chance. And it let us play some of the players that don't get much game time at the end of the game. So that's kind of good. Another 2-1 performance against Aston Villa. And was it the same exact scorers? Reece James and Nkunku on the score sheet. What was here? Okay, Verts and Douglas Luiz. Okay, so it's a bit different. But yeah, another very nice performance from us. It was we were comfortable in a sense. It does look like we weren't, but we kind of were. The squad played really well as always. And Nkunku has been also incredible for us. He remembered that he's actually a very good striker. And I've been playing him a little bit on the wing or behind the Osimhen. And now that I moved Osimhen back to a complete forward on support, he's been showing up, which is very, very good because I kind of was thinking of selling him next year. Now, I'm not so sure. 3-0 against Fulham, Matias Oliveira scored his first goal for the club and scored his second goal about 71 minutes later. This kid has done exactly what was expected of him, and I love the fact that I call him this kid because he's literally my age, But he has done perfectly. He's come in to slot in for Chilwell whenever he needs a rest, and he's had a very good kind of start to the season. 7.32 average rating, 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 player of the match, which was obviously the Fulham game. He's looking quite good. We beat Brentford, this time more competitively, 4-0. Reece James, Badiashile, and Osimhen with a double. Like I said, Reece James is scoring a lot. Osimhen once again with the man of the match, and Chilwell getting back on the assists, which is very, very good for us. The West Ham game was a bit more stressful. We were down 2-1, and then suddenly Raheem Sterling came up clutch. Funnily enough, we faced Sunderland in an FA Cup semi-final, which is strange. How did they get there? But Mykhailo Mudryk scored a hat-trick. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever say that in my life, but he has. On the 20th, 68th, and 84th minute, and Mason Mount with another goal just to kind of destroy them. The squad was kind of heavily rotated for the Tottenham game, and they performed very, very well. We're looking good. Our backups to the backups are quite nice. Wesley Fofana is back from injury, which is very important. I think that was his first proper game with us, and he's looking ready to actually play today, which you will see. But yeah, I'm happy to have this. The squad is looking very fresh, and with that, we managed to beat Tottenham 2-0. Mason Mount and Nkunku managed to get on the score sheet. That was quite an easy game. Not really stressed out there. Georgi Mamardashvili, 7.5 rating. This kid is learning how to save shots. And apart from that, our defense is as solid as always. Wow, lots of games to talk to you guys about. So I think maybe it's time to stop talking and start playing. So this will be the squad for potentially our title-winning game. We're going to have Mamardashvili, Colwell, and Fofana is back for us. Can I say live com debut if you played last season? It's live com debut in my heart. He is starting for us today. Chilwell, Caicedo, James, Fernandes. I don't know what to do with him. Like, I feel like he's wasted being the ball-winning midfielder. He's very good at passing, and I just want to use him a little bit more like that because he is a deep-lying playmaker for Chelsea in real life. But I don't know. He's not impressing me. He's had an okay season, not getting many assists. I don't know. Maybe it's worth selling him and trying to find someone else. But he's been okay. He hasn't developed. But who has developed is Gallagher. This guy has already overtaken Mount, in my opinion. I mean, look at this. I honestly think that if an offer comes from Mason Mount, I will not hesitate to take it because Conor Gallagher has been doing incredible, and we're going to have some youth players coming in box-to-box kind of role. So maybe if Mount wants to go because he's on high wages as well, maybe it's worth letting him go. I'm not going to force him out the club, but we have Gallagher who's going to fill that role perfectly. I don't know. I think they're very, very similar in a lot of roles and a lot of positions, especially the mentals, which is most important. Gallagher is better and physicals as well. In terms of technicals, yeah, obviously Mason Mount's a better attacker, but the only thing that he kind of stands out in is penalty taking, but you don't have to be good at penalty to be a good player. I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. And to finalize the front three, we have Sterling and Nkunku because unfortunately, I think Wirtz is still injured, and we're going to have Osimhen playing that complete forward on support. And funnily enough, he has done very good in that role again. I moved it back to attack. He has been doing a bit meh. Moved him back to the support, and that has revolutionized our team again. I feel like I'm just rediscovering this. It's like I have memory problems. I forget that he's good at this, and then I remember that he's good at this, and yeah, interesting. But yeah, very good. He's bringing lots of players, and 15 goals, 10 assists for a striker. But yeah, in terms of the bench, most important players, we have Frolov, and we have Patrick. I'm going to change his name to Patrick, and apart from that, pretty much the same people in and around the squad. So yeah, that kind of brings it up. Hopefully, we can end this game with a win against Nottingham Forest, who are currently 17th, so we may actually also relegate them with this result. If you're excited for this, smash that like button. We have a chance to win the English Premier Division. We have managed to rebuild Chelsea in our image, and our image is beautiful. Click subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and let's go and win the Premier League. Chelsea is looking great. I'm really happy with this formation. I'm just a little bit worried that when the beta is going to come out, it's going to absolutely break it. Either that, or when it gets into the Champions League times, we're going to completely break apart. The Nottingham Forest squad is good. Taiwo Awoniyi is actually a very, very good player, as you can see in real life. But, we should be comfortably winning this. We are a very strong side. We have very good players, and I've pretty much played my full squad. So if we don't win this, that'll be a little bit worrying. So they have their first corner. Danilo puts a cross in. Osimhen wins the header. Yates is on the ball. What's he going to do? Is he going to do anything interesting? Yates last year for a Blythe team was incredible. Taiwo Awoniyi, we said he was good. Ooh. He was almost too good for us. He almost scored a goal, which would have been against the run of play. We have been doing quite nicely. But again, we're not really stressing their defense as much as we should, especially with the squad that we have. But if that would have gone in, I would have been quite annoyed because that means we would have shut up shop, and then that's it. Gallagher, Reece James, James is bringing it down the right flank. Is he going to put a nice cross in, or is he going to shoot from here? I don't know. Reece James can do everything. He can also get an assist for an own goal. Does that count as a shot? Can we count it as his goal? Come on, I know. Look, if you speak to Joe Worrell and we ask him, hey, mate, how about you trade that own goal for a goal? I think he would say, you know what? I didn't touch it. Reece James, that was a beautiful shot. 1-0. And out of everything that I expected, this was the least of what I expected. We have such a strong attack. We have such a strong attacking wingback situation that it's weird to me that the first goal that we score is an own goal. We have a corner. Let's see if we have been practicing. Chilwell has been pointing fingers at people. Can we make that run in the front box? And yes, we do. Victor Osimhen gets the header. Another assist for Chilwell. Chilwell is definitely winning the... What's the assist boot? Because I know the golden boot's for the most goals scored. What's the assist one? Assist boot. He's going to win the assist boot. There we go. That's the name. Trademark it. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful goal. I think we're winning it. I think we're winning it. It's pretty much... Do we even need to watch the rest of the game? Should we just skip to the celebrations? Man, imagine if we lose like this game 3-2. This will be perfect. This will be a perfect little thing that we cut out and make a little short and reel out of it. And then I will go to sleep and I'll cry. That won't be in the video. Don't forget. Gallagher. Enzo. Oh, that's a nice little fake there. Chilwell, take a shot, buddy. Chilwell, that's a nice run. Ooh, hits the crossbar. Man, look, Chilwell. Get more assists. Set a record. I don't know, but do something. Anything is better than a shot over the post. And what's even better is it's halftime and it's 2-0. We are doing really good. They had a very nice chance early on. Why did it boost at the same time? It boosted at the same time. That's hilarious. It boosted at the same time as an own goal. I mean, it probably isn't. It was like something happened a second before it. But I find that hilarious. Maybe they were like, oh yeah, it was a 100% shot. And that's why they gave him a chance as well, because it was an own goal. But yeah, very good performance. We're playing quite well, I want to say. Although at the same time, I don't think Nottingham Forest are putting up a fight. So we're just playing. We're on the pitch. That's probably the best thing I could say about Chelsea. But you know what? I guess being on the pitch is quite nice as well, because you are going to be winning the title today. And who I want to experience this for the first time since coming through is Muslim Frolov. And I'm going to take Sterling off and I'm going to put Patrick on the other side so he learns how to play in that role. And we're going to see if they can do something. There's going to be a nice introduction. I hope every single one of you is clapping for them. The whole stadium should clap. They're playing their first, I think it's their first game at home. I hope the fans are going to give them a nice welcome because, look, it's two 16-year-old kids making their debut for Chelsea. And hopefully, these are the names they'll be singing in the future. Let's see if they can contribute. I am really curious. I'm honestly really excited about Frolov because not often do I get such good, such good wonder kids spawning from my academy. Because typically, I've been playing a lot of low league saves, so it takes forever for me to get any kind of decent players, as we are passing the ball quite nicely. Gibbs White could not get to it in time. Gallagher, who is playing for his future at Chelsea, and unfortunately, I'm not given the opportunity to Mount, but that's absolutely fine. You know, Mount is a player who broke my heart with his move to United, but it hasn't happened in this world, so maybe I should give up. The confidence of this young man, Patrick. Wow, if that would have gone in, I was speechless for a second. I was honestly speechless. This was a chance for him to write his name in. Imagine scoring your first goal for the club on the day that you're going to win the league. Let's even get some more players in. I think everyone's kind of pretty much certain that they're going to win. Can we see if we can... I should have put Aspilicueta or something. That would have been nice. I wanted him to lift the cup. Maybe I can get Nkunku a break. And actually, no, I'm going to put Mudryk a break because I'm thinking of selling Broja. So maybe some of the players that will keep. And maybe let's put Mount on. Let him say his name as well. Let him celebrate a Premier League win. I think he hasn't won one with Chelsea. So maybe this will be his final chance. Because who knows? Maybe someone will activate his 100 million release clause or whatever that is in my head. Maybe a Saudi team would like to come with an offer. I want the money. We are very close to the end of the game. And... we have won it. We have won it. Let's freaking go. That is not Reece James. That is not Reece James. Why is that Reece James? Why is his name up? Man, this game is so broken. I love it. Oh, very, very good performance. This hat is in fact the lucky hat. I can't remove it. Look at them. They're all so happy. He's doing the little chicken dance. Yeah, come on. Come on, look. Where's the trophy? What are we celebrating? Where's the whole team? Where's the trophy? Who stole our trophy? Is that what they're discussing here? Who stole our trophy? Who's gonna do the cartwheel? Hey, Frolov is doing a cartwheel. But where is our trophy? We didn't see him. We didn't get lifted a trophy. Oh, come on. Boo. Nottingham Forest fans must have run on and stolen it. Oh my god. We're champions though. So we don't care. We have managed to win the league in our first season. Congratulations. How does it feel to win the Premier Division? I am absolutely delighted. I am pleased. And I'm already tired. I hate doing these things. Give me a second. Yes, that is right. Chelsea clinched the English Premier Division, also known as the Premier League. We have managed to get a double. This is a very good start. Can we make it into a treble? I started this season and I was really hoping that we might get top 4. Top 4, I'll be happy for it. But the squad has just gone from strength to strength, and probably carried by Chilwell, probably carried by Raheem Sterling, and probably carried by Osimhen. Osimhen was the biggest change in our life. This kid has brought in so much pace, so much strength, and I don't know how, but with his 12 passing managed to create lots of opportunities for our team. We also move up the list. We have one more title in Sunderland. Yay! What a victory. Oh my god. That leaves us in a very, very good place. We are going to be playing the 3 games or the 2 games off camera. And then we're going to play the Liverpool game. And then we are going to do the end of season episode. That's exciting. Let's go. Oh, well, that's kind of a cute little addition. Man City's clapping for us as we walk down the tunnel as we have managed to win the title just the game before. That is so cool. And look, even Pep Guardiola is cheering on us. That's actually kind of a very cool addition. I'm really happy with this. Unfortunately, what I am not happy with is this result. But at the same time, look, it's the end of the season. We managed to beat, well, we were still probably celebrating, so I can't exactly blame the kids for it. And unfortunately, we lost 2-1. I think if you look at the stats as well, City kind of had a better performance. We just hung on a little bit. We just let them play, let them have a much better time, as you can see by the XG. But at the same time, who cares? It's a little too late. City managed to win a game against us so late in the season that it didn't matter anymore. And finally, there was actually some cool things in the Wolves game because we managed to play some of our young players, and most importantly, look at this. Hickey keeps a clean sheet. And if you don't remember Hickey, well, how can't you? Because I just literally talked about him in this episode. Tom Hickey, the 16-year-old keeper who just came through our academy, just played his first game and he had his first clean sheet. That is absolutely incredible. We managed to beat Wolves 4-0 with Osimhen, Sterling, João Neves, and even Shaquille Van Persie scoring his first goal for the club in the last game of the season. That is incredible. Look at this. Very nice side. We had Thiago Silva and Cesar Azpilicueta probably, potentially, maybe playing their last games for the club. Thiago Silva most likely. He's completely dropped off at the end of the season. Look at all this red. And Cesar Azpilicueta is not as far gone, but he's still kind of there. He is wanted by Atletico Bilbao and Real San Sebastian, which is... I think that's the proper name, actually. I think so. But yeah, so I think depending on next season, maybe we'll let him go. I really don't want to because I'm a big fan of Azpilicueta. But if he wants to go again, you know, hey, he wants to go back to nice weather in Spain. I can't stop him. The only last thing I can probably check is this, who got the medals, and I'll see if anyone managed to get a medal from our new players. And look at that. Muslim Frolov actually managed to get a medal. He's played 6 games for us. And he's a Premier League champion just in his first season. That is incredible. Literally just over a month after he made his debut for us, he is a champion. He's played 6 games. Obviously not the best rating, but who cares? We won the league. We won the league and he was there. That's the most important thing. Is there any other players that are kind of cool? Shaquille Van Persie came in the winter, got a medal. Matias Oliveira, very important player for us, got a medal, which is really cool. I think Malo Gusto is the randomest one because he went on loan. He's played 8 games. And apart from that, I don't think anyone else got it that shouldn't have got it. I mean, most important players have got it, and that's the most important thing. Now, enough of this. You are probably here for 2 things. You're probably here for the end of season, and you're probably here for the cup final. Let's get to it. Well, apparently we're not going to get there just yet because I don't know what the end of season stuff is going to show. But we got named the manager of the year in the Premier League, which is really cool. Let's see if there's any other players here. No, it's just us. There's no second and third place. Yeah, fair enough. This is interesting because the players' team of the year is only Reece James, Ben Chilwell, and Sterling. I feel like we've comfortably bossed the league and we have too few players here. Why is Nunes there? How well did he do? I mean, he scored 18 goals to be fair. I guess Osimhen didn't really count. Weird, none of the center backs managed to get in either. Okay. This is weird. The board expects me to lose. And the fans expect me to lose. Do you expect me to lose as well? Tell me in the comments. Don't cheat. Tell me in the comments. Do you think I'm going to win the FA Cup? You know, I know I have this hat, and this hat has a 100% success rate, but look at this. No one expects me to do this. Why? I mean, to be fair, the other options would be win or draw, and draw is not really an option, so maybe they think that we don't have a chance. All right, so I guess this is a chance for Nunes to show why he's in the Premier League Team of the Year, but it also gives a chance for some of our players to show why they should be included. But yeah, a lot of these players should have been there, and they're not, which is strange. But this is the team that will hopefully win us the cup final. Once again, we have Mamardashvili in goal. We're going to have Fofana and Kalulu, who are going to try out a new partnership in the middle of the defense. We have Chilwell, Caicedo, and James, our normal kind of back mid three. Neves and Mount in the midfield, Sterling on the left, and Kunku behind Osimhen. And they have a nice partnership. Finally, it only took a whole season and actually a trophy or two along the way for them to get partnerships, which is weird. But yeah, in terms of the bench, we have some of our key players. We have Azpilicueta, who I hope to let him win the cup today. Badiashile, Wirtz, Jackson, Colville, Gallagher, Frolov. It'd be nice if he wins another trophy so early on. Bayern and Enzo Fernandez, who actually wants me to give him some time to play, which I might do that. I might actually do it. Let him play, deep line playmaker, defend. Hopefully lets us play the ball out from the defense. A bit less stressful. Right. I am stressed. I hope you're not too stressed, and I hope you're going to have a good time enjoying it. Good time enjoying it. What a weird thing to say. I am definitely straight. I am rambling. I am rambling for sure. Let's just end this. Let's just start this suffering. Let the game commence. So apparently Liverpool is on a 9-game unbeaten streak, which is somehow worrying, and I can kind of see that why people think that we were going to lose this game. But look, we also are in a good run of form because we only lost one game in forever. So maybe that's going to be scary. Their team is looking quite nice, as you can see. Hopefully Van Dijk is still thinking that he plays for us, because if he scores again, I might as well sign him. But man, last time we managed to lose to them 2-3. Hopefully this time we'll be different. They have Gomez, Van Dijk, Kanate, Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Diaz, Salah, and Nunes. Very, very strong side. We're already starting to see us fall behind in the possession. That being said, we're already winning that back to possession, but we're not doing anything with it, which is unfortunate. So it seems like they're maybe attacking a little bit more than we should. So I wonder if, just for this, we may drop these two guys back a little bit to protect the wingbacks a little bit. And by wingbacks, I mean themselves. Maybe that's going to be the smart thing. Who knows? Enzo? I hope he does well, because I put him in last second instead of João Neves. And if he messes this up, it'll be bad. And Kunku, that's 1-on-1, mate. And Kunku, 1-on-1 the keeper. Ay, how close was that? How close was that? It definitely deserved to be a goal. And Kunku's finishing is far too good for this. That was a beautiful chance. And just with one shot, our XG shot up much higher than Liverpool's. This was a golden opportunity, as they have maybe a golden opportunity of their own. Salah puts the ball in. Fabinho wins the header. Mamardashvili saves. And we clear the ball out into the wings. I just remember that Sterling used to play for Liverpool. So it is kind of a debut for him. Derby for him? Right, okay. So that's 10.5. We had one shot. None of them on target. I am far from pleased. I will tell everyone that I believe in them to do a little bit better, because they need to. And I think it's probably worth for me to increase some of the roles, make things a little bit better. So I think we're going to do a bit of an overlap, add a bit more pace to our attack. And apart from that, I think it's going to be fine. I don't like the fact that our front players are not playing very well. But hopefully with this addition, they will start moving a little bit faster, because this is not okay. I mean, we have all the possession in the world, but we're not doing anything with it, as James is starting to chug a little bit. Maybe it's time for some subs. Who knows? Maybe it's time for our own Origi. Maybe it's time for Jackson to come on and maybe scare Liverpool a little bit. But again, it's another game against Liverpool, and we're not stressing them. We're not stressing him at all. Salah is stressing me for sure. Is he going to cut in on his left foot? He doesn't. He cuts on his right, puts a cross in. Luis Diaz has a chance, squares it in. McAllister blocked by Darwin, I think, or Kalulu, one of them. And that was a golden opportunity. It's time for some subs. We are now playing awful. So I think we're going to put Bayer in on. We're going to put Levi Colville on the wing. I think we may also need to put Florian Wirtz. The whole squad needs overhaul. I think we're going to pretty much do everything, and I don't have wingers. Sadly, I forgot to put a winger on the bench. That is a little bit worrying. I think this is where we end with for now. Leave one sub just in case, but that's enough people to run around and hopefully do something. Because this is awful. Maybe they were right. Maybe the boards and the fans were right that we're just not good enough. That being said, though, we went the whole season and we destroyed pretty much teams all over. I don't know why today we decided to disappear. Maybe it's because I decided to play a bit more passively and I dropped my fullbacks back. But at the same time, we don't have many highlights against Salah or Diaz, which is good as Enzo, you idiot. I think with this, he's going to be sold. If this comes into a goal, I think I'm going to put him on a transfer list because he has such high passing. He has such good composure, and this is going to be the way we concede. He does win the ball back, though. So, you know, at least he... What the hell is going on? At least he made up for his mistakes. But he keeps doing this so frequently. He keeps messing up the short passes, and I don't know what to do about that. Virgil van Dijk is going to play it out to the left. Ito... Isn't he a centre-back? I mean, to be fair, isn't Colville a centre-back? Mamardashvili, beautiful save. It hits the post. Fofana, calm and composed. Colville, Enzo, play it out. Another bad pass by Enzo. Enzo's pissing me off. McAllister, it's time for him to take a corner. Virgil van Dijk jumps up. He doesn't win it, but Thiago picks it up. Back to Darwin, who takes a shot and just over the top, and we are starting to struggle. We are on the struggle bus. Enzo Fernandez is having a shit game. Yikes. I think I need to risk it. I think potentially, I know Mount is dying. I know Sterling is dying. But I can't have a player on 6.4 in the heart of the defense not contributing whatsoever. What is this? We're playing awful. They pushed us back all the way to the end. I don't know if we can do anything. As Caicedo is hopefully looking to do something. Mount, I know you're tired, buddy, but do a good pass. Mount, what are you doing? Good tackle by Colville. We have back. Nice. Gallagher brings it up. It's a counterattack. Sterling is dead tired. Is he going to play a nice pass through? He plays it to Jackson. Jackson, play it to the wing. Colville. This is a great chance. This is a good opportunity, guys. We need to do something. We're going to need to have one shot on target. Gallagher plays it to Bellerin. Bellerin. Hector Bellerin. Please. Ref, no. 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 Ref. Come on. That was our one. He's given it. He has given it against the run of play. Conor Gallagher. This is why he is better than Enzo. When it comes clutch, he passes to Bellerin, who somehow manages to pass it in and score. Out of all the players we signed, Hector Bellerin, probably best value for money. Came in, doesn't complain, gives Rhys James a runaround, and he scores in a final of an FA Cup. Do we park the bus now? We had one shot. We had 2 shots on target and 1 shot. We park the bus, boys. We park the bus and we hold the line. Do not let them through. It's 1-0. We don't want to shoot anymore. We have actually having 3 more shots. Last chance. Okay, Vert steps up. Is he going to put a curler in? He is wasting his time. We have 30 seconds to waste. Don't do anything stupid, buddy. I mean, if you score, it'll be actually amazing because that you don't need to waste time after that. But Verts is taking his sweet time. Verts lines up a shot. Verts, Florian Verts, and that is it. Congratulations to Chelsea. We have managed to win the FA Cup final. I didn't deserve it. I think it's pretty much safe to say I did not, you can see by this, we did not deserve this. I will be honest, we did not deserve this. I don't care. We won. We had 2 shots on target, we had 2 goals, and for the 3rd time this season, you are seeing us lift the trophy. And this time the trophy's here. We're not going to be robbed this time. This hat is a lucky hat. Oh my goodness. Who's going to be lifting it? I'm sorry, Spilicueta. I wanted you to be the one that's lifting it. Instead, it's probably... I still have no idea who this is. I have no clue who this is. Who could this be? Black hair. I can only think of one person, but it doesn't matter. We won the FA Cup. The animations look beautiful. The stage looks beautiful. The cup looks... Everyone else is happy. I am happy. The refs are happy. Where is the rest? Where is Liverpool? Liverpool's gone. They don't even celebrate. There's no honor. There's no honor with them. And who's going to do the cartwheel? I would like to think that's Nkunku. I think it's Nkunku. I don't know. The player models are not particularly the best. Look, it's not FIFA you're playing here. But what you are playing here is Football Manager 24. And we managed to win the cup. Somehow. Look at this. Look at this. If I'm a Liverpool fan, I'd be pissed off. I can't believe we scored in the 94th minute. That is incredible. I have never seen... Well, first of all, I haven't seen a free kick go in that late. But also in such an important match. That is so cool. We celebrate a treble in our first season of our rebuild save with Chelsea. Wow, that is incredible. The players are incredible. I'm speechless. I think it's probably better to describe what I'm feeling and how excited I am by going to the end of season review, because first of all, I've never seen that before, so I'll be curious to see what it is and experience it with you guys. But also, I just need some time to appreciate this. This is nice. And yeah, look at this. Man of the match goes to Mamardashvili, who finally showed why I thought he was the best keeper. 11 saves, none conceded, 1 interception, which is interesting, and a decent rate of passes completed, which is quite cool, which, man, he's been growing immensely. I think one-on-ones, he started at 12, he's at 13 now. One flair. The guy is not creative at all. His favorite spice is salt. That's how much flair he has. Oh my god, he's a world-class keeper, and he has shown it today. He's incredible. He is incredible. I hope he keeps improving. Wow, 11 saves in a game. Is that a record? That must be. Oh my god, the end of season review, and just look how beautiful it looks. We have the Premier League, we have the Carabao Cup, or the FA Cup, sorry, and the Carabao Cup. As you can tell by the green things, I'm just. Let's just go to the next page. I'm going crazy. New arrivals. David De Gea was the best signing, and I agree. He came in on a free, had 12 games during a very important part of our year, and he's managed to hold a lot of clean sheets and basically give us some stability in the middle of the time when we lost our main keeper, which was a very stressful time, but I'm really happy for him. He's done well. I mean, he's obviously decreasing a little bit, but as a backup, he was really good. He didn't complain that he wasn't playing. He just did his things, and he's had 5 clean sheets, which is impressive. But to be fair, if I was to give it to anyone, I would have given it to Victor Osimhen. The guy was incredible. 19 goals, 10 assists. He was the most important player for us in the midfield. He was holding up the lines. He was making beautiful passes. He was making Sterling incredible. He was making Wirtz incredible. Talking about Wirtz, I remember saying that I wasn't impressed by him, but 15 goals and 6 assists in 30 games is not a bad thing for you to talk about. Who else should I mention real quick? I mean, look at these transfers. Look at these transfers. How much money did we spend? It's absolutely stupid. 73 million, 51 million, 91 million, 53 million, 99 million, 86 million. We are in so much trouble, aren't we, next season? I mean, in terms of our transfers out, I mean, we've done a lot as well. The board are pleased with getting 60 million for Chalaba. I'll be super, like, if that happened in real life, I'll be really impressed. He had a good season at Al Hilal. I can't tell if they won because, you know, they're not a real league this year, but 60 million for a player who would be basically coming in off the bench for me, it's a lot of money. It's stupid amounts of money. I mean, Kante, I didn't really do anything. Malang Sarr, the board was okay with it. I couldn't do here. Same with Kukurea. Why is he not a big sell? That's 54 million for nothing. Kepa, they were sad with me signing Kepa. Okay. Koulibaly, Pulisic, they should have been really happy. 50 million. He did okay. 9 goals, 8 assists. Fair enough. Ziyech. I mean, I don't know why the board is annoyed. I mean, okay. Lukaku, fair enough. 52 million. He scored 19 goals in 36 games. A good striker. But apart from that, like, a lot of the transfers we have done, they have done well at their clubs, but a lot of them are playing in Saudi. So you can't really say anything about that. But yeah, I'm really happy with the amount of money we made. Unfortunately, it doesn't cover all the money we spent. But yeah, the board is extremely happy. We won by 7 points this league, and it started so poorly. We lost against Manchester United, but everything else looks very green up until the Liverpool game and up until the City game. Chelsea was first, City was second, United finished it up in the top 3, and Liverpool top 4. Arsenal, Newcastle, and Aston Villa are in Europe. Tottenham didn't even manage to make it into Europe, which is interesting, especially considering how well they're doing this year. I mean, they had to bring Julian Nagelsmann to kind of help steady the ship, but does this mean I have a chance to sign players like Heung-min Son? That being said, though, yeah, it's a Saudi team. I didn't even need to check. I knew it was going to be a Saudi team. What about for same for Charleston. That's interesting. I do wonder if they've given him extra money, but he's for 12 million. Should I look into him? He's an English player for 12 million as a backup to the left back to Chilwell. I'm going to scout him for 12 million, maybe. But yeah, apart from that, in terms of relegations, we had Burnley, Sheffield United, and Luton getting relegated, which to be fair, no, Sheffield United makes sense. I think the teams that have stayed up, Nottingham Forest, Fulham, and Brighton. How well did Brighton do in the Europa League? Okay, they made it out. They made it out, and they just lost on penalties to, well, to be fair, Dortmund. And I guess it makes sense. For them, it was a very hard year for them. They managed to make it out the group stage, but unfortunately, they were stopped by Borussia Dortmund. So I guess for them, it was a kind of a mess season. They're definitely not playing in Europe next year. It could be a good chance for me to maybe see if some of their players aren't settled. For example, like Evan Ferguson, maybe. João Pedro, maybe. Stupinan, maybe worth looking into. But a lot of these players are going to be super expensive. But it may be worth of me considering to look at them. FA Cup, we won. Very, very, very easy. Mihailo Mudryk is the top scorer for that. How weird. And Carabao Cup, also, we won. Yay. I think this is a team that you've seen pretty much all the time. Colville, Badiashile, yeah. Mount, Gallagher, and Caicedo in the midfield. It's pretty much a squad that you can expect to see. We played incredible. Our tactical style is wing play. One of our instructions was to work the ball into the box and not to cross. Let's not ask questions. Finally, I can see all the awards I got. I got the Manager of the Month in September, December, March, April, and most importantly, Manager of the Year, as I managed to bring Chelsea to a treble. That is incredible. Player of the Season goes to Ben Chilwell. I completely agree. Young Player of the Season goes to Benoit Badiashile, which is interesting. I would have gone for potentially maybe Wirtz. But Badiashile played okay. Fair enough. Signing of the Season, somehow David De Gea. Goal of the Season goes to Florian Wirtz. I don't remember this. Top goal scorer is Raheem Sterling with 19 goals. Most assists goes to Ben Chilwell with 23 assists, which is a stupid number. Player of the matches goes to Raheem Sterling, 7. Highest average rating is Osimhen with 7.4 because he did everything. Most passes completed per 90 minutes, Pierre Kalulu. And that's why we brought him in. In terms of record breakers, oh, interesting. So Sterling got 19 goals and Osimhen got 19 goals. Oh, that's quite cool. They were neck and neck, weren't they? Reece James, worst discipline, and the youngest player is Patrick. And that's it. Neves... No way. Neves is not going to go to European Championship. That is stupid. He had a very good performance for Chelsea this year. He looks incredible. Who made it into the Portuguese national team? Oh, this is a joke. Oh, he got stopped. I mean, to be fair, he's young enough that he should be able to kind of get back into the squad. But I'd be pissed off. And Ronaldo's not even there. So that's the end of the season. That's the first season done. A very successful season. Now, I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Because I don't know when this video is going to come out exactly. But it might come out after the game releases. And if that happens, I may need to take a little break. Because I think from now on, I may have to do this season by season. I'll give you the reviews of the whole season. Because I want to start a new save. And it's a very exciting save. But I still want to play this because there's a lot of cool players coming in. And a lot of players hopefully leaving because we are screwed in terms of our finances. I mean, I might as well just click through it now. 350 million pounds in yikers. In yikers. That's not a nice color. That's red. Red means bad. How's our debt? Holy shit. What? Yikers. Our transfer debt is 196 million because every other player was signed with like 30 million over 3 years. So yeah, that's going to be a bit unfortunate. We need to worry about this. And with that in mind, next season we will be selling some of the players. I think one of the players has to be Enzo Fernandez. He really pissed me off. And just with one substitution, bringing Gallagher instead of Enzo, made a huge difference. So maybe we might need to sell some of these players. Who's wanted? Hector Bellerin is wanted by Madrid. Conor Gallagher is wanted by Borussia. There's no way in hell he's leaving. Not after those performances. And I think maybe Mudryk, maybe Madueke, some of these players, Armando Broja, maybe one of them will go. But yeah, Chelsea has managed to win treble. I hope you enjoyed this. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this episode. Hit that subscribe button if you think that this is an incredible achievement and you want to see some more cool stuff along the way. This hat is staying on, and I'll see you guys, if not for this, definitely in some other videos. Bye, guys.